wish you had a skincare therapist bestie with over a decade of experience whisper skincare tips, ingredients, and solutions in your ear? Welcome to the Skin Coach in Georgia podcast. I am your host, Mayade Samini, a clinical esthetician and founder of Urban Skincare Clinic. Whether you're challenged with acne, rosacea, dark spots, or just want to learn how to maintain a healthy glow, this podcast is for you. Let's transform your skin one episode at a time. Welcome to another episode of the Skin Coach in Georgia podcast. This episode is brought to you by Urban Skincare Clinic, and today I am joined by one of my very dear clients, MaryKathryn. When I first met MaryKathryn, she wasn't sure if anything or anyone was able to help with her melasma. We're both so glad that she took a chance and gave it a try and went all in. You can hear it in her voice, how happy and confident she is now in her skin. Her results were achieved by a series of brightening chemical peel treatments and following a customized skincare routine at home twice daily. Her before and after photos are on our website at urbanskincare.com/client results. Her before and afters are 6 months apart, but I like to call them progress photos, because really, anytime you have a skin condition you're trying to clear, it takes time, and then you get your skin to a point you're happy with it, and then you maintain it. You learn how to manage your skin condition, whether it's acne or rosacea or melasma. It's just like exercising. Once you build muscles in your body, you maintain them. If you completely stop exercising, those muscles will kind of relax and go back to the way they were. So same thing, our skin functions the same way. And without further ado, here is that interview. All right. Hi, MaryKathryn. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I am so excited to talk about your beautiful skin. So we'll dive right into it.
I love it.
Tell us a little bit about your journey with melasma. How long ago did it appear? When did you notice it? How long have you had it?
Yeah. So when I was 26 years old, I had a full, complete hysterectomy. And after that, I started noticing, and really it started on my upper lip. It kind of looked like a mustache. It was embarrassing. And through that, because we know that melasma can be caused from hormone imbalances. Mm-hmm. And I think that is what kind of led me to having melasma was my hysterectomy. Mm-hmm. So 26 years old, young, and I started noticing it on my lip and then started noticing it on my forehead. I will never forget the day that I was just running late to work and I forgot to put makeup on, or didn't have time to put makeup on. And one of my coworkers said, "Oh my gosh, what is on your lip? Did you have something? Did you eat something?" And I was like mortified. I mean, because it was dark, it was embarrassing. Right then and there, I was like, this is terrible. And then as time went on, I started noticing it on my cheek, and that would be my left cheek, which is the cheek that when the sun hits when you're driving.
Especially when you're driving, yes.
Especially when you're driving. So big, huge circle on my left cheek, started noticing it there, started noticing it on my forehead, and then started noticing it on my right cheek. Time went on, and, I just kind of thought there wasn't really anything you could do. Well, I finally went to a dermatologist to kind of see what my options were. This dermatologist, said, yes, you are eat up with melasma. And he recommended it wasn't even something that was it was just a trial that someone in New York was doing. He recommended it. It was very, very expensive, $400. And at that point, I was like, no, that's way too much money for something that I don't even know is going to work on my skin. And so he said, whatever you do, don't do the laser treatments and this, that, and the other. So decided, time went on, decided to get a second opinion. And that dermatologist was like, oh, we can do laser treatments, we can do this. So I was just getting mixed signals. And I just felt like there wasn't really anything. I was kind of at a dead end. I didn't know what to do. And last summer, things were, it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And I've noticed, I started seeing it through, I used to be able to cover it up with my makeup, but then I was getting to a point where I could not cover it up with my makeup. And I knew I had to do something.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you for sharing your story. Now, what made you give Urban Skincare Clinic a try?
So right before, like I said, I was getting to the point where makeup was not covering my skin. And I really wanted a skincare routine. And so, of course, you look on social media, everybody was like Tula and all this other stuff. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'll give Tula a try. Well, you get online and you don't know what you need for your skin. It's almost like going into a gym.
Yep.
And you need to tone your arms, but you don't know how to do it.
Yep.
You don't know what is going to work for your body.
Exactly.
And so I was looking on social media, and the girl that cuts my hair, she was just raving about Urban Skincare, and her skin was glowing. And I was like, I want that. That is what I want. And I reached out to you and I said, I need a consultation. I need to come in and see you. And I looked at your website. Your website just gave a wealth of knowledge. And I was like, okay, that is going to be my personal trainer for my skincare. And sure enough, when I came in to see you, I was a little reluctant because I've never done this before. Like I said, I've been to several people that have given me mixed signals. And I've also been to, I've had facials where it's been the cookie cutter facials. It's not been for my skin. And I'll never forget when we were sitting down and we were talking and you said, what do you want to accomplish? And there were a couple of things I wanted to accomplish with my skin, of course, the melasma, but also just the hydration and things like that. But you told me, I'm not here for relaxation. I'm here for results. We'll relax you, of course, but I'm here for results. And I knew right then and there, I was like, okay, I'm in a good place. So that is why I reached out to you.
Wonderful. That's so great to hear. And how has your experience been so far? Now, we do have before and after pictures of your beautiful skin, which I like to call progress photos. How do you recall how far apart those pictures are and how is it going now?
I do. Yes. Oh my gosh. I cannot even tell you how much my skin has changed. So the pictures we took were 6 months apart. And when I started with the skincare routine, you had me on, cleansers. I didn't even know the difference between physical and chemical sunscreen. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that I just thought that, if you're going to lay out in the sun, that you need to put sunscreen on. I didn't know you needed it going down the road. I know that that's kind of self-explanatory, but I just didn't know. And so when
most people don't either. Most people don't wear it on a daily basis.
And now I wear my sunscreen every single day. If I'm just going to be laying around the house, I've got my sunscreen. Mm-hmm. Because you never know when you may go in the car and go run an errand.
Yep.
So you've got your coverage. And so when I started, the things that I loved were just the routine. I had a routine in the morning, and I remember I got all my products and you wrote out a list for me, just like a physical trainer would do in a gym. And you told me, you were like, it's gonna take some time. This is not an overnight process. You're gonna have to give it some time. Just stick with it. And so I every night, every morning, every night, I have a routine. And I love the products because they're so lightweight and they're silky and they make your skin feel fantastic. And then not to mention, just when I come to bed, my husband's like, oh my gosh, you smell great. Like the products just smell good. Like it is self-care. You feel good about what you're doing to your skin.
You look forward to it.
Yes, I look forward to, I will tell you, I travel for work and there are nights when I get home at 12 o'clock, at night. And I still, as tired as I am, I wash my face, I put my products on because I cannot stand going to bed without doing it. And so I will tell anyone out there who is struggling with melasma, anything for that, give it 6 months. It is not something that is going to change overnight. It's not even really going to be something that you're going to notice in maybe 2 or 3 months. But when you get to that 6-month time frame, you start to notice, you're like, oh my goodness, like even the tightening in your skin, the products, my skin has lifted and it's amazing. And my skin feels so good and refreshed and glowing. I never thought this day would come, but I do not feel bad about going out of my house if I have to go run an errand without makeup.
I was just about to ask you, how do you feel about your skin now?
Oh my gosh, I love it. And it was a couple of weeks ago, and I actually posted a picture on Instagram without makeup and never thought, I even posted it and I said, I never thought that I would post a picture without makeup. And everybody was just like, oh my gosh, your skin looks amazing. Like, and of course it makes you feel good because for years and years, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed about not only above my lip, looking like a mustache, but around the sides of my face, because you wonder, like, are people looking at me thinking, what's wrong with your face and why do you have that? And it's just embarrassing. You just don't feel good about yourself. And now, after the 6 months that I've been working, I think we're now going on 7 months, I look forward to coming to see you every month because we do our chemical peel, and I leave feeling so refreshed. I can't tell you how much confidence I have in myself now. One other thing is my husband, who does not notice anything. Nothing. I can go and get my hair chopped off and he would not even notice it. But right before we took those pictures, he told me, he was like, you look like you did in your 20s. And I was like, oh, like he said, your skin looks so good. And that's coming from someone who does not notice anything.
That's wonderful. I am so glad that you're feeling good about your skin. Your husband notices it, and
yes.
I'm sure he notices the confidence that comes with you that you have now. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming onto the show and sharing your story.
Of course.
Is there anything else you want to tell people out there who are struggling with a skin challenge or a skin condition?
Yes. What I would say to anyone struggling with this melasma, this acne, whatever it is, find someone that you can trust. Find that person that you can go to and that you know is going to give you the best products for your skin. It's going to listen to your needs, that is going to give you products, and not just to sell you products, but give you products that are good for your skin. They're going to give you the sunscreen, the cleansers, whatever it may be that you need. Find that person that you can trust. Like I said, it's a personal trainer for your skin. So that is what would be my recommendation. Find that bestie that you like to say on your podcast for your skincare, because you have turned into my bestie, and I'm so appreciative.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You took the words out of my brain, literally. I always say, find someone you like and you trust and that you can
course.
ask questions.
Of course.
You know,
Of
it's not
course.
like you go and receive a treatment and then when you go home, you're on your own.
Exactly.
I mean, oftentimes you have questions, you're not 100% sure on how to use a
Exactly.
specific product or whatever the case is. Yes, I believe in a personal touch for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be my recommendation. So,
Wonderful. Thank you again for coming on the
it was my
show.
pleasure. It was my
It's a
pleasure.
pleasure seeing you
Oh,
at
and
your
can you see my
appointment.
skin? Look,
Yeah.
no more
Oh my goodness. No more
melasma.
melasma. Keep
No
wearing
more melasma.
sunscreen. All right, my
Amazing.
dear.
Amazing.
Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you
Thank
next
you.
time.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a good
Bye.
one.
You too. All right, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this interview as much as I did. I will have more interviews coming your way. Stay tuned for that. But remember, if you are concerned with a skin condition, your very first step is to schedule a consultation and seek help. Find someone that you like and trust and that you can ask questions, because the confidence you will gain once you achieve your skincare goal, that is priceless. That is priceless. And that is it for this week's episode. Take good care of yourselves and your skin. Don't forget your sunscreen. And I will see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye for now.